Welcome to Squeenie Central. Hi. It's a semi-warmish day. I look crazy, but this is what we do when we garden. I am trying to start cleaning out the garden. It is mid-March. No, it's not. Oh goodness, I just jumped ahead. It is mid-February. And so I never got all the tomato plants out and dead squash plants and all that stuff. So what I'm doing right now is I'm pulling all those dead plants, pulling them out of the ground. Putting them in this wheelbarrow. I pulled them. I had squash along here, so I pulled all that up. I still have to get the tomato vines from that side. I'll do that later. I'm trying to focus on making sure I get all the squash plants that I had in here out. There are some tomato plants that were in here as well, and watermelon. Anything that could have had squash vine borers, I'm going to burn. So I'm going to take all this stuff into my outdoor fire pit and I'm going to burn it because of squash vine borers eggs that can survive through the winter. Even though we had a very nice freeze, they can survive. I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to burn it. I'm not going to put it in my compost. And that is one thing I am doing today to try to get ready for planting time. All right, so I'm burning them. Now, no, that's not all I'm doing because yes, I know the eggs are not just in the branches, but they're also in the ground. So, next step after burning is going to be set my chickens up for success to hopefully get as many of those eggs out of the ground as possible. I'm going to, don't do this on a windy day. It's not windy here, but just making note as you see, because it's such a light, it's light. So you'll see the little things flying around in the air. It's okay. It's actually slightly damp outside, so if any lands on the grass, I'm not really worried about anything catching. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take some treats, some, what's it called? Some chicken scratch feed. I don't usually feed them that. That's not like their food. It's a treat. And I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it around the garden in the areas that I know, sorry, I got some smoke in my eyes, in the areas that I know had the squash vine borers and all the other squash killing things. That's step 2. My mixed coop. 3 roosters, 26 hens. And then just over here, about, I don't know, 100 feet away, the Buckeye Kung Fu Castle. Yep, they all come out at the same time. They've kind of delineated their own areas in a way. And then they're saying they also have general areas. Love these guys. They're like dogs. Oop. So I'm gonna go put some of this. This is a scratch. This is what I give us a treat into garden too. So I just sprinkled some around. You can't really see. Let me see some there. All around up in here in this area, down that walkway, right where the squash was there. I'm trying to see if I can zoom in. The beds back there where I had a little bit of squash. Just to give them something to start with. And then hopefully they'll just keep going. So they are... Some of them are making their way over here. Buckeyes are in the middle. The mixed flock is mostly... Oh, they're about to cross the deck. What they do, they go deck walking. They're coming from behind the greenhouse. They'll come over the deck. They'll stare at the dog. So, we'll see what happens. Okay, so it's actually the next day. The chickens have been in here. Anything that... This did have some feed in it. It's gone. Still see a little bit in here. I had sprinkled some in here because the squash did grow up in here. There's no feed, lots of disturbance all along here. Oh, they left my parsley. That's good. They were digging in here. You can see some beds they made right there. That's one of their dust bath beds. I had thrown seeds in there. I was hoping they'd really disturb the mint that started to grow in this bed. I'll have to rip it out. I ripped it out some last year. I'll rip it out again. There used to be mint all along here, and I ripped it out. So it is possible. It's just time consuming. I had sprinkled stuff in here. Lots of birdie butts. They were digging in here. So hopefully they were able to find not just the seed, but also all along here as well. Also got happened to find any eggs that might have been still in here. So they came through and they definitely cleared it out. They're going to be out again today. I'm not going to lay any seed down, but they'll come in here because they always tend to come in here. You can see like right there. That's an apple mint starting to grow. That's another mint starting to grow. I'll tear those out later. I'm actually going to try to get all of this wood chips out of the middle of the garden here and actually put them in their beds because I don't... Plane. We're between two airports. Two little tiny airports. But I'm going to try to get all these wood chips that are here out. Underneath of them is the black, fabric cloth. But I'm going to try to get these wood chips out. I cleared a section over there last year, but I thought I liked it. I don't. I want it out because the weeds grow in here, the plants grow in there. So actually something we probably should be doing in the next couple weeks. The garlic bed. Garlic really down there. I can't remember what's down there, but that stuff is popping. I have it in my planner app. I have to look and see what it is. There's some in here growing too. Not as big or prevalent yet, but they'll get there. I have to start cutting that stuff down. I got to figure out how. I'll take the fence down and get in there, and I might build a different type of, what's it called, trellis around them. We'll see. I don't have a whole lot of time in life. They were in here pretty good. But look at all the garlic. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'll show a picture. I'll put a snapshot of my planner app of what is in here. Those really big ones in the back, I believe those are the elephant garlics that I planted. So that's awesome. Okay, so this is the garden alley in my planner app. Planner app's great for setting up your garden ahead of time and everything. The front part right here where I said it was really growing, that's where Spanish Roja, some elephant, and some chestnut red garlics are. I bought all those this past year. And the back section here, this is where the music, some other elephant garlic, and another kind that I can't think of right now are, and I can't see it because it's too small. This is just a full view of all of Garden 2. The spring version. I'm actually creating a summer version right now. I'll share that later. In this bed, I'm getting it ready for some cold crops. I had put a bunch of chicken manure that I think I mentioned it earlier. I had pulled from their coop. I use deep litter method, and I usually only empty it once a year, but with more chickens, I probably have to do it twice a year. So I emptied like maybe not even a quarter, like a fifth of it, and I spread it out in here, and then I put some wood chips on top, and I did not mix it up. When I was here yesterday, it was just wood chips on top that you could see. The chickens have been in here scratching and moving it around. So it should rain soon, hopefully. Oh, they're playing. It's a busy day. It should rain soon, hopefully. And the cold and then some warmth before I start, maybe not real warmth, and then I'm going to plant a lot of brassicas in here, and we'll see. Hopefully they'll be fine. Yes, it was fresh, but it won't be fresh by time I get the plants in there. I haven't cleared all this out yet. This is like eggplants here. I'm not putting anything big in here this year. It's going to be all low lettuces because of how the raspberries grow. And I didn't realize they were going to do this because this is only year 3 with the raspberries, and they weren't like this before. A lot of these are fresh, new growths, so they aren't going to be cut down. They just need to be held up. So creating a new trellis system I will be doing. What else? I think that was really all I wanted to show you. I'm going to get started on some seed planting today. And I'm making a whole different video about that. Look at that girl, happy to play. Thank you for joining me on this day, and check back with us, subscribe, share, like the videos, that'd be great. And let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Have a blessed day. Bye.